Looking at our methodology, this begs the question, how do we approach our research, our investigation, right? How do we come to our solutions and recommendations? Basically what we did is we just looked at the culture and the characteristics of the church. We looked at the weaknesses, right? Like what were they good at? What do they do well? And we compare that to their needs. Like where are they being challenged right now? Where are they not very strong? And rather than looking at their strengths and weaknesses separately, we kind of look at their strength as a way to tackle their needs, to tackle their weaknesses. And so really we found that the solution was all in their values, their core values. So what was our focus? Well, we focused on the guiding principles of the church and why is everyone there? Why is everyone motivated to show up anyways? Why do people want to be leaders? Right? Like a lot of our focus is on the conflicts that leaders are having with not knowing their roles. Well, why are people leading in the first place? Well, because they have a shared vision and a shared core value. So when we created solutions, we really wanted to focus on just re-communicating and constantly reminding people, what is the focus and the goal of the church. So rather than it being program-led and program-based, we want it to be value-led. So really we wanted to teach people to learn how to develop themselves and others. But rather than just putting like a large blanket statement or an umbrella over the whole church and be like, hey, you guys, this is what we're doing now. We're going to invent this new program and we're all going to do this, that, and the other, right? We actually felt like the solution wasn't just re-communicating the vision of the church and allowing the implementation of that to be very adaptable and let people take ownership of their own leadership styles. And of course, we wanted to still focus on like the core history of the church and different characteristics and goals of the church. But again, taking it from that macro level down to that micro level, we would just want individual people to learn how to grow and lead in different ways. So just focusing on the values and the core vision of the church, we believed that our implementation, our recommendations would be sustainable for one, because it will last for a long time. Like this process will be anchored deep in the culture of the church, and people just learn to think differently and be like, okay, like how can I lead? Here's the values of the church, so I can promote these values by doing this. And then also it would just be, so it'd be sustainable and adaptable. Those were the two things that we really wanted to focus on as we created our solutions. So yeah.